Every year I have an IEP meeting at my school, and my parents and I come to the school, we sit down, and the teacher comes, and the aide comes, and the vocational rehab worker comes, and then an interpreter comes and sits down. It's funny that they never ask me if I have a preference for an interpreter. They just send the school interpreter, but that's fine. I can live with that. It's not my preference, but it's okay. And we sit down, and our point of the IEP meeting is to discuss my progress in reading, language. Most deaf people have problems with reading and language, so that's usually the priority. But for some reason, they wanted to discuss my progress in math this year. And my mom was not happy about that because she says, I'm fine with math. I don't like math. I'm not interested in math, and that's my right and responsibility. Just because I'm deaf does not mean that they have to focus on encouraging me to do everything perfect. It's like they think they know what's better for me than my parents do. My IEP meeting is really short. They read the IEP, papers are signed all the way around, everybody signs them, and we're through and we go home. And I got to noticing that my IEP meeting was different than the IEP meetings of my friends who are hearing or oral only. In their IEP meetings, they come in, and because they don't have an interpreter, communication is much more direct. They get things explained to them a lot more clearly. They discuss every aspect of the IEP. They go over things. It's a very much a thorough, drawn-out experience as opposed to the experience that I have in my IEP meeting. And I think it's very unfair that just because I'm deaf, we have two drastically different kinds of IEP meetings.